think one of the best things about the GreenChill Partnership is that if you ask our current retailers why it is that they join GreenChill and what they get out of it, I think you will get a multitude of different answers. First of all, you get out of it certainly what you put into it. And second of all, some retailers tell us it's purely the information sharing, that for the first time the supermarket industry has had a collaborative forum that gets together with the purpose of trying to solve problems that they are facing in reality on the ground. And if each person works to solve different problems, they realize that they can accelerate progress all the way across the board. Another reason, some people are in it mainly for financial reasons. The industry is certainly realizing that stores cannot afford anymore to leak refrigerant. It is a cost. It obviously comes right off their bottom line. They have got to get a handle on this problem. It's just a part of overall good financial management of a company. Another reason is for some people, GreenChill gives them a way to call positive attention to their achievements in refrigeration for the first time. So prior to GreenChill, the only time that people at their companies paid attention to the refrigeration engineers or the maintenance people was when there was some kind of catastrophic leak and a huge financial loss. Through GreenChill, we call attention to the progress they're making, the positive things they're doing, all the hard work, all the dedication, and of course, most of the people I work with are very humble, so they're not the types who go around tooting their own horn, and I certainly am not afraid to tell everybody about the good work that they do on their behalf. On GreenChill and EPA's side, there is only one thing that can prevent you from joining GreenChill, and that is if you have some kind of an ongoing enforcement action. So for the majority of retailers out there, it is not EPA or GreenChill that is holding them back. I do realize, though, that there is still an awful lot of sensitivity in terms of a collaborative relationship with the EPA. We've had decades of history where the relationship was purely an enforcement relationship, and that doing the opposite and voluntarily collaborating, it takes a little bit of getting used to. The more that our GreenChill partners report how successful it is to other retailers, I think the more other retailers are participating in ways that they can, like webinars, things like that, the store certification program. Then when they get experience with us in that and realize that it's certainly not as painful as they imagined that it would be, in fact it's quite positive, they then get a comfort level which can encourage them to take that next step. Absolutely, yes. In fact, I think that they benefit more than larger chains do. The small retailers certainly don't have the resources at their disposal to pilot various technologies. They have limited ability to experiment with different leak detection methodologies. Of course, they have the same low profit margins that everyone else has. When they join the GreenChill Partnership, they can benefit from the larger retailers that have more human and financial resources at their disposal, listen to the results of those companies' trials and pilot projects, learn the positive and the negative things, and that helps them make better decisions all the way around, certainly more cost effectively than they would do so if they had to do it themselves. We recently had some fairly small companies, 3 stores, 4 stores, 5 stores join the GreenChill Partnership, And we have something that we call monthly solution roundtables that we do, where we tackle some kind of problem that someone is having. And from every single one of those small companies, after their first roundtable discussion, they have called me back and said, if nothing else ever happens with GreenChill, that discussion to solve a problem that I am also having has made it worth joining GreenChill just in and of itself. The biggest accomplishment, that's a tough one. I mean, sometimes I have days where I actually think that the biggest accomplishment is the change that we've seen in how the supermarket industry and EPA interact with each other. The additional knowledge that we have gained at EPA through GreenChill's integration into the supermarket industry has been invaluable and has absolutely made for better programs, including regulatory programs. Honestly, I think that for the next 5 years, my goal is to keep encouraging the supermarkets to continue with the momentum that they already have. So there's no reason, in fact there are only good reasons for someone who is just starting out and maybe has a very high leak rate to join the GreenChill Partnership, because instead of struggling on their own for several years, we can all work together and make the right thing happen much, much faster.